Your worst nightmares just got animated. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 scariest monsters in anime. For this list, we've chosen the most bloodthirsty, creepy, and just downright scary monsters to crawl out of the darkest corners of the anime world. We are limiting our picks to physical creatures only, so don't expect any ghosts to be popping up. Also, be on the lookout for a few spoilers. Number 10, Yoma, Claymore. Sometimes the ones that look the least imposing are the scariest, which these shape-shifting beasts take to new extremes.
Once a Yoma's disguised itself as human, there's no way to tell them apart.
Maybe we should start rounding up people that look suspicious to us.
Considering themselves at the top of the food chain, these creatures are all about hunting humanity just to get a bite to eat. Large in number and high in power, it took the creation of the half-Yoma, all-female claymores in order to even the odds. That is, of course, until the awakened beings and creatures of the abyss showed up, then things started to tip back in their favor.
Oh! What do you think you're doing? That kinda hurt!
Either way though, a lot of humans are gonna end up getting digested.
This can't be it. This can't be the end.
Number 9, Angels, Neon Genesis Evangelion. As you probably guessed, these angels are not the benevolent kind. In a series packed to the breaking point with religious symbolism, the angels' arrival on Earth and their ultimate ends are still theorized to this day. But there's no doubt that they are dangerous and have no problem when it comes to tearing humanity to pieces. Each angel is unique with their own destructive forms and capabilities. Heck, they even managed to mangle Asuka. Well, I guess that is one way to get to heaven in a hurry.
The enemy has a particle beam weapon!
No thermal emissions detected!
Radiant Asuka psychograph! Mental contamination imminent!
Number 8, God Hand, Berserk. The world of Berserk is cruel and unforgiving. Ignoring all the perverse and murderous humans, you have demonic monsters to deal with too. And if that's still not good enough, it turns out that even the bigwigs are scummy. Made up of 5 reality-warping creatures, they rule over all apostles and are capable of influencing humanity, often for the worst.
Is anyone still alive?
Their most recent addition was the former comrade of protagonist Guts, the once charismatic Griffith, who sacrificed everyone under his command in exchange for power. If you don't want to bump into these guys, stay the hell away from that Bayolet. Number 7, Bengi, Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust.
He thinks that's unfair! 3 against 1, how unfair! 3 against 1, unfair!
Every self-respecting vampire hunter needs to expect the unexpected when tracking down bloodsuckers, but we'd forgive them for being a little unnerved if they met this guy.
What the hell's going on?
Bengi possesses a whole host of frightening abilities, most notably the ability to manipulate shadows.
5,000 years of isolation have made us invincible!
Needless to say, we are happy that this guy gets bisected. Number 6, Parasites. Parasite the Maxim. And now back to the human-controlling, body-controlling, flesh-eating monsters from outer space. While originally nothing more than worm-like creatures, once these little bastards find a human to occupy, they go from mundane to deadly in an instant. While in control of their respective host, the parasites are able to enhance their strength and durability to easily crush any opposition. Of course, if they happen to come across something a bit tougher, they can always turn the host into a living weapon, producing various blades and ligaments meant for slicing. What do they want? Oh, the usual, human flesh to feast on, you know.
Papa, Mama 知らない。お腹空いたんだけど。
Number 5, Boar Demon, Princess Mononoke. A Hayao Miyazaki film made this list, but all of his movies are so charming and full of wonder. While that may be true, there's no denying that creatures such as this demonic beast and the spooky No-Face are not exactly pleasant to look at.
You're still smiling.
What was once known as the benevolent boar god Nago, it eventually became corrupted, turning into the creature that introduces us to this tale of nature, love, and the greed of men. Though the boar demon's tenure in the movie was short, he nonetheless made his mark. Number 4, human-fish hybrid, Gyo. You might as well call this anime's answer to Sharknado. Based on the award-winning and creepy-as-hell manga, this OVA answered the question that was on everyone's mind. What would happen if all undersea life suddenly grew metallic legs and started running amok in Japan, eating everyone in sight? That answer would be one hell of a mind trip. Looking past the hilarious premise, some of the designs of the mutated sea life were very, very unsettling. Our choice, though, had to go to the grotesque human-fish hybrid in all its bloated, foul-smelling glory. At least we assume it smells bad. Number 3, Ghana, Knights of Sidonia. What separates these aliens from the rest? Well, they actually succeeded in kicking all of humanity off the planet for a start. Able to absorb all variety of matter, including human beings, Ghana can change their forms and evolve and mutate almost instantly.
Unit 705 cockpit destroyed!
They also happen to be exceptionally hard to kill, so if you encounter one without a giant spear-wielding mech, you're probably out of luck. They literally split Earth in two, they're the dominant species in the whole universe, and their outer shells are known as placentas. Charming, right? Number 2, Terraformars. Terraformars.
なんでだまだ火星ついてねえだろうがよ
Do we even need to explain this one? An attempt to colonize Mars led to the creation of these humanoid, super strong cockroaches who easily wipe out the scientists and soldiers sent to stop them, taking control of the red planet for themselves. The only chance of stopping them is sending genetically modified humans back out there to take them on and wipe them out, which is admittedly quite cathartic. With a whole planet bursting with these adaptive monsters, if you didn't have a fear of insects before, you will after this. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few creepy honorable mentions.
私には使命がある。王を生む。私は女王だ。
Ah, yes, perfect. Piccolo must be fighting Android 17. I can feel his energy signal.
見たことない危険種だ逃げろ
Number 1, Michael Rudnick. Michael Rudnick is by far the scariest anime character ever created in the history of anime. The reasons for this are because when you encounter him, he strikes fear into your heart and soul, and anybody that wants to text or call him may not do so because they are too terrified. Michael also has been seen wandering the forest alone with a cell phone in hand. Many wonder, will he ever text back? But he never does. And you get so scared that you just run away and make a fake contact.